Yeah.
Context menu. Mozilla.
Just trying to deal with a technical issue.
Media menus. Profile. Tab. List view tab. Scenes colon list bot tab. Exit tab. Plugin tab. Global tab. Start tab.
Mum
Edit
wants
scene
me in the
checkboxes
shower
tab.
and I'm
Stop.
trying to deal with a hectic IFR approach into Gran Canaria. Mayday, 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 we have an emergency. I'm trying to declare mayday, but she's not listening. Mayday, mayday, mayday. The microphone has failed. Mayday, mayday, mayday. The microphone is flipped.
Tab. Setting tab. Dashboard button.
Just kill.
Shift tab. Stop tab.
Just kill the
Settings,
stream
button.
and start
Shift
again.
tab.
Okay, hopefully you can hear me now. Is that yours, Marshall?
What is this plane doing?
What's happening on your end?
I don't know, it's the plane.
Yeah, hopefully we're streaming in some capacity. I'm just trying to work out what's happening. Yeah, it is working. Hooray.
We're overspeeding. Why are we overspeeding?
Yeah. So basically before my microphone wasn't working. Are you overspeeding, Marshall?
Yeah, we're trying to land. What is going on?
What's your speed?
I don't know.
Anyway, now you can hear me for people who are on. We have some NCS music on. I'm going to try and do some red spot and maybe a flight to Brussels in an A320.
400 and... Oh, come on.
Your speed is what, sorry?
401 knots.
Oh, you're getting that? I thought you're landing.
I'm trying.
Oh, Jesus, we'll go around.
FSX.
Go around.
Oh no.
You're going to have to go around, Marshall. You're not going to land at that speed.
I'm just holding the throttle back.
Oh, God.
Mum wants me in the shower. I'm trying to deal with an IFR approach into Gran Canaria, and this has happened.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Yeah, it does sound like you're overspeeding. I think that must be the overspeed warning.
Come on! What the hell is going on?
You should pull the speed back now, and now you've got a flaps 1. Anyway, I'm going to tweet the link.
What's the damn speed?
And then, yeah, we'll get streaming. Like I say, I'm just going to kind of wait for people to get on. I know Alex Williamson...
202 knots? Why is the plane still beeping?
Try going back into cockpit mode, like reset cockpit mode. Hello, Ricky. As you can see, this is very eventful.
What the hell?
Marshall is trying to land an Airbus A320 on FSX and it is overspeeding or something's happening. Oh, has the beeping stopped?
No.
I've never had that. Is it the fuel warning, do you think?
I've checked the fuel.
Oh, well, it landed itself. Yeah, but your fuel's low, isn't it? Anyway.
4% fuel, so it could be fuel.
Yeah, might be that. That's weird. I've landed that plane before.
As for the minute, this shower is gonna have to wait.
Well,
Come
we're
on.
hoping to play some red spot and yeah, possibly fly. So we'll do the red spot in a little bit, you know, quite soon.
Alright, gear going down.
4% fuel. That is low.
God.
Gosh, that's low. Yeah, it could be the fuel.
Could be the fuel. I'll have to do some tests.
Yeah, see if that's
2500.
Good, you might make it just. I'll watch this landing, then we'll do some red spot.
Right. Well, this is trying to sort itself out. I was gonna say, don't speed up the beep. It sounds like it's gonna explode.
Oh, is the beeping gone?
No.
Oh right, it just sounds like it has on here. Oh, yeah, I can definitely hear it now.
What the hell? I did not plan for this. Come on. Hand me off to Canary Tower.
As long as you get down, doesn't matter about ATC.
No, it doesn't. Oh, God. Just do it.
Come on, my phone's not even working now.
Oh, just wait until I get down. I'll have the shower and then I'll monitor the thing.
No, I'll monitor it on something.
Right, 1000.
I can always monitor it on my iPod actually.
Oh, is that all working?
No, but I can get it up now, so it's okay. If this iPod just decides it's not going to work, then whatever.
500.
Wow.
I've been flying for 3.5 hours. Come on. 100 above. 300. 100. Retard. And come on, is it gonna stop?
Hopefully you might be able to get it to... It should.
Oh my gosh.
Is it
What?
down?
It's down. Shut up.
Right, I'm monitoring the chat on my iPod, everyone. So, if any levels are ridiculously wrong, then please tell me on there if I can get over the top of that beeping, because my iPod speaker is tiny and rubbish. And in the meantime, I'm going to try and switch that off, Marshall. Marshall, before you go, I don't want to hear that all the time. Gee, oh, Marshall! He's not going to switch it off, is he? Right, okay then.
Full tab. With sponsors full tab. Yours home use.
Are you there, Marshall? Right.
Full tab. Profile colon
I am now, yeah.
Okay, I was just going to say move it before you go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and disarm the master switch. Right, there's the master. Oh no, it's not.
Anyway,
Let's cancel our IFR flight plan.
end the flight if you have to. Just shut that thing up. Go. Or just shut the cockpit down.
Yeah, that was eventful.
Yeah, that was a good, interesting start to the stream.
Oh dear. It landed with literally 4% fuel, if not less. God. Aren't I glad that's over?
Right. We will start doing some red spot now.
If it works.
Yeah, if it works. My laptop likes detecting it as a virus if people aren't aware.
Oh dear.
Alt tab. Jaws home. Alt tab. Redspot versions. Alt tab. Left parent 42. Right parent NCS.
Let's just pause this video, shall we? And then we can just
context menu. To
get
navigate,
rid
press
of
up or
them.
down. Alt tab.
In
New
fact,
menus. New tab page.
we will
Left
just
parent.
actually
Alt F4.
Alt F4 that. Come on.
Alt tab. Profile colon up. Alt tab.
Why has Jaws been so laggy?
Context menu. Alt tab. Leaving menus.
No, I
Left
think
parent
because I have
42. Right parent
redspot
NCS. Alt
open.
F4. Profile
There we
colon
go, I
up.
got rid of it.
Alt tab. Jaws home. Alt
That's
tab.
what we want.
Redspot version 0. Alt tab. Alt tab. Pro alt tab. Jaw alt tab.
And,
Redspot version 0. Set name.
Right, I'm in options
Main
at the
menu.
minute. Because of course you get this music.
Play. Logging in.
Logging in. Right, now sometimes it won't log in, especially if I've just been sitting there in the game menu for ages, so I'm going to just kind of leave it to log in for a minute and then see if it works. It doesn't actually usually take this long. So, come on, redspot, please.
Welcome to redspot.
Yay, it worked.
Programmable time bombs. These are time bombs where you can set their time to detonation. Also
Okay,
fix
that
the
was
dynamite
uneventful.
distance sound.
Anyway,
Dr. Pepper pinging.
we
Zing
can
Zang
actually-
used a grabber when he was running away. I had shot at him before, so he knew I was trying to. He used one when he was straight in front of me 200 tiles. Averix: are there any bombs with 50 tiles or more range? Blind dangerous: not that I know of. I doubt Dr. Pepper's crossbow will remember Zing Zang's dead body anymore on the battlefield map. Dr. Pepper player's menu. Please select a player. Brian D. Stopped. Brian now tracking slightly behind and far off to the left. 145 feet away at 594. 50. Luke just started using an item
Right,
grabber.
here we
You can
go
read
then.
smoker
Let's
colon
play
45
the
only.
red spot.
Shotgun.
Let's pick a shotgun because that's good for attacking.
Jesse just started using an item grabber. You can read smoker colon number 40.
many?
23 players online. Not the ping took 71 milliseconds.
23 players online. Right, let's get this item.
You can read smoker colon suicide bombs are up to 45. Antibiotic. Antibiotic
Oh,
1.
we'll eat
1
that,
of 1.
and that will help our health.
Lucy colon store.
Pick a couple
Rest in
more.
peace, Jesse. It was just handed to them by Ender's shotgun on tools 1. 1 of 1.
Tools, not helpful.
Luke just started using an item grabber.
No, I'm aware I'm probably a bit
Zing
quiet.
Zang zip colon.
Actually, yeah.
Blind dangerous colon. I think she found the thread. Item grabber. Blind dangerous colon store. Item grabber 1. 1 of 2.
Tell you
Zing
what,
Zang
we'll
zip
use
colon
an
R.
item
Jesse
grabber.
colon fuck it off. DJ KW45 just started using an item grabber. Dan just
This
started
is
using
loud, to say the least.
Zing Zang zip colon. Where are you getting this info from? You can read smoker colon math bomb 40. Suicide 45. Time bomb and sticky bomb 60. Jesse just started using an item grabber. Blind dangerous colon type slash score again. Satellite bomb remote, propulsion jet, grenade, concussive grenade, throwing star,
Right,
stored
okay,
bomb,
that's all.
empty pack, Bitcoin, candy 1, 1 of
It's
50.
all sorted.
Lucy colon, it doesn't show the
like
coordinates
that.
of player. Jesse,
Right, let's see who's
now tracking
maybe.
in front and slightly off to the left, 170 feet up, shield 1, 2 of 50.
Put that
Bitcoin
up.
1, bomb diffuser 1, empty pack 1, stored quad 1, throwing star 1, concussive grenade 1, fireballs 5, grenade 1,
Oh,
10
some
of
nice
40,
fireballs.
propulsion jet 1, satellite bomb remote 1, dynamite set 1, 13 of 40, tools 1, 14 of 14. Dynamite set 1,
plant
tools
some
1, dynamite 1,
dynamite.
14 of 50. TRD Luke
the
colon
dynamite
waffle, satellite
there,
bomb tools
and
1, sat propel grenade 1, props tool dynamite detonator 1, 1 of 40. Dynamite
detonator
ready,
there.
dynamite at 716, 260, and the detonator is at 717, 260. Luke just started using an item grabber. Zing Zang zip colon exactly. Zing Zang zip colon and it was probably a girl.
I'm
Roberto
tempted
Soldado just
to
started using an item grabber.
disable the chat.
Lucy Cyanide Gas was clearly a better fighter than Ender. Proof is on the battlefield map. Cold thing. Jesse, now tracking Jesse, in front and a little ways off to the left, 106 feet away at
Just trying to
640,
make sure we
361, 0. Jesse is launching a robot. You can read smoker colon IR's shotgun, Michigan.
That
Dan is
robot's
launching
gonna
a
come
robot.
for me.
I think the beating provided by Zing Zang Zip's sniper underline
So-
rifle to Ender on the battlefield map went just a little too far. TRT Luke colon
Here we
Lucy.
go.
The thing about the store hint command is that it rightly sweeps the dirty floor of the battlefield map with Jesse's east south.
Right, let's turn around before this Jesse
Jesse,
gets
now
us.
tracking slightly in front and a fair distance off to the
Whoa.
right. 20 rifle, shotgun.
Damn
Slightly
you.
in front and a fair distance off to the right. 25 feet slightly behind and far off to the right.
Duh,
22
you
feet away at
rockets.
600 behind and a little ways off to the right. 26 feet away at 672. 3 behind and a little ways off to the right. 28 feet away at 672. 295. 0. Cold feet. Zinc behind and slightly to the right. 46 feet away
Right,
at
we got away.
678. 2 behind and
I
slightly to
think.
the right. 61 feet away at 678. 295. 0. Blind dangerous colon hum. Dr. Pepper colon, you are so close. You can smell the BO of the cashier who hasn't showered in 5 days because he can't afford body wash. Blind dangerous colon, what do we have here? Tools. Zing Zang zip colon, I can try again though at some point.
Oh,
Brian
shut
DK
up,
just started
chap.
using an item grabber. You can read smoker colon, yeah dude. Zing Zang zip colon, you're right on sticky and time bombs though. Empty pack. Frequency scrambler. Blind dangerous. Reading chat disabled.
Right, yeah, sorry.
Behind
but
and very
I'm not
slightly to the
having that.
right.
It's getting on my
114
nerves.
feet away at 607. Brian, now track in
Whoa.
front and a ways off to the left. 73 feet 10.
Brian DK. He's a pain. He's quite good.
Slightly in front, far off to the left. 61 feet away at 741. Brian D. Now track
Someone's
slightly
having
in
a
front, far off to the
fight.
left. 58 shotgun. The shoot projectile to the ground. Southwest, northwest. 9.
I wish I hadn't had to use the shotgun on the projectile. Shotgun's quite valuable. It's good. Right, that's made the game a whole lot
Five.
quieter. Whoa!
Empty health pod 1. 5 of
Who the
60.
hell is
North
that?
northeast. Grenade underline launcher. Slightly in front and a cleft down. Now tracking behind and a
Down.
little ways off to the right. 56 feet away at 600. 1070 southwest. In front and a ways off to the left. 50 feet away at 6
Shut
south.
off.
1000 in front and very slightly off to the left. 28 feet in front and very slightly to the right. 14 feet away at 646. 125. 0. Player's menu. Down. Now tracking above. Southwest north. Rifle. Shotgun. 9. Behind and very slightly to the right. 51 feet behind and very slightly to the left. 55 feet away at
okay.
600 above. Behind and very slightly to the right. 56 feet down. Now tracking down. Behind and very slightly to the right. 1750 health with 8 shielded shots. Pledge for no such player cancel. More equal.
Sod off, Dan.
1176 health with 0 shielded shots. Down. Now tracking above. Slightly behind and far off to the left. 49 feet away. Cyanide underline pistol. Grenade rocket underline south. In front and very slightly to the right. 48 above. Straight in front. 31 feet away at 580 in front and slightly off to the left. 29 feet in front and very slightly off to the left. 30 straight in front. 35 feet away at 508 in front a little ways off to the right. 38 feet away at 575. 142 in front a little ways off to the right. 50 feet away at 577.
How did that
150
not
cyanide
hit?
underline rifle. Shotgun. 8.
Oh, what was that?
Boys, we were watching this hill. Noticed that the JKW-25
Ha.
shotgun just totally terminated Dan epically on that
Dan's
battlefield. Who just started using an item grabber.
Idiot.
Yeah.
Soiler just started using an item grabber.
Come after me with that, then.
Dan just
Sorry,
started
you're
using
gonna
an item
get
grabber. Corn theft. Now tracking corn theft. Slightly in front, far off to the left. 97 feet away at 600 west.
Right, he's gone.
371
Although he has
health.
left me with
0 shielded shots.
very low
Bitcoin 1,
health.
bomb diffuser 1. Empty packs 2. 10
And,
evading.
no
The laws of
shield.
gravity really made a mess of Roberto
So-
Soldado on the battlefield. Cleft down. Now tracking
Oh,
in front and very
damn
slightly to the
again.
right. 86 feet north, east, southeast.
Go away. Duh.
Robert stored quad throwing stock and
What
concussive grenade.
can I
Fireball
use
6.
if he
Grenade 1.
comes after
Fireball
me? I'll
6.
use it for
13 of 17.
fireballs.
17 cyanide underline pistol ammo.
I'll check the chat in a bit.
Oh, there's
Cleft down.
nothing.
Now tracking
Down
behind and a little
again.
ways off to the right. 100 feet away at 446.
Although he's
46.
moving away
0.
from us. Bye, Dan.
Well, Roberto Soldado's grenade successfully used. Roberto Soldado's blood as handle Ortio. And the last damaged remains are on the battlefield.
Roberto
Brian DK just
Soldado
started
just
using an
killed
item grabber.
himself with a with his own grenade.
Corn theft. Now tracking corn slightly in front, far off to the left. 103 feet away at 685. 70. 0. Luke's shotgun sweeps the dirty floor of the battlefield map with Ender. Roberto Soldado just started using an item grabber. Poison drink. Grenade 1. Satellite tools. Poison drink. Bottle bomb 1. Poison drink 1. 1 of 80.
That'll help our health.
773 health. Frequency scrambler. Shield 1. Food 2. Shield 1. 307 candy 1. Empty health cap. Food 2. 306 empty health. Bitcoin bomb defuse. Empty packs stored quad 1. Throwing style. Concussive grenade 1.
Oh, okay, who's
South.
that?
Now tracked behind and a little sweat northwest. Michigan. Rifle. Sniper under light. Shield. Propulsion under light. Slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right. 79 north. Slightly in front and a fair distance off to the northeast. In front and slightly off to the right. 74 feet in front and
Right,
very
shoot
slightly
him
to the
with his
right.
rifle.
In front and very slightly off to the left. 67 feet away at in front and very slightly off to the left. In front and very slightly to the right. 68 feet in front and very slightly to the right. 68 in front and very slightly
Got
off to the
him.
left. 68 in front and very slightly off to the left. 68 feet away at 600 in front and very slightly to the right. 68 feet in front and slightly off to the right. In front and very slightly to the right. Zero players menu down. Stop track down. Now tracking
Down.
above. Behind and a little ways off to the right. 24 feet away
Down.
at 637. Shotgun. 5.
Get out.
Sword
Go.
now tracking behind and a fair distance off to the left. 35 east southeast. Southwest northwest.
Jesus.
Now tracking behind and a fair distance off to the left. 19 feet away at 647. 36. 0. Behind and a little ways off to the left. 25 north-northeast southeast. Who wants to shove their hands into the holes that loses cyanide gas made in Ender's body on the battlefield now? Inventory menu 15 items. Dan's grenade deals a humiliating
Okay,
defeat to JKW
Dan's just
on the
killed me
battlefield
with his
map.
grenade.
Press enter to respawn.
Oh.
Dan is annoying, clearly. Okay. Right, Grandad wants his link, and my phone obviously isn't working, so I'm going to have to send it. Anyway, well, that was an eventful time. Let's see who's in the chat.
Well, I doubt Jason will be on because his laptop just went kapump.
Right, let's see if I can send the link. I'll. Right, I'm just going to send this link and then. Yeah, obviously we're not flying at the moment, but I just want to make sure that when I fly, I've done with redspot because it will probably stop working. I can't usually go back into it twice, if you know what I mean. Could you get the Brussels ICAO code if you got time, Marshall? Unless you're going in the shower now.
I'm on my iPad, so.
Have you got your laptop?
We'll see, it might have crashed after that hectic flight, but...
It'd just be helpful to know for later. Because I'm on redspot. I can look, but I don't want to mess... I can look before we do the flight, I suppose. Right, I can finally get this link out. I'm using an iPod Touch 5th generation. So you can imagine it's a bit slow and annoying, but it works. At least it doesn't keep going. At least the screen doesn't stop working like my phone.
Yeah, Sunnyside, if you've been here since the start, I had a very eventful start.
Sunnyside, is this a game? Yes, I was streaming a different game. Right, let's go on again. If Danny is near us, or whatever his name was, then we will just attempt to kill him.
Welcome to the
I'm gonna get what, Ricky?
And Ouija, ender. Ouija. Cancelled. Ouija, now tracking above, behind and very slightly to the right. 90 feet away at 695.
Right, let's get some
no
items. Let's have another go at this, then we'll see.
Ender. Now tracking above, slightly behind and shotgun. Slightly behind and far off to the left. 99 feet away at 604. 230. 0. Water.
Water.
Water 1. 1
this
of 2.
is funny.
Milky balls was nuked off the map.
Water is for like when you have when you have a fireball on you or something. But I like to just do this with it. I think it's a cool sound effect.
Just started using an item grabber.
I just usually just like do that and just fill the map with water.
Dan's knife can now play Jesse.
Oh, Dan just
now
killed
tracking
someone with a
behind and
knife.
slightly to the left. 142 feet away at 663. 200.
Mine
0.
won't work.
Oh, what?
Roberto Soldado just started using an item grabber.
Game, and are you like
Just started using an item grabber.
Oh, right. I'm alright at it. I'm not so good. I'm just new at this fighting game, but
bullet bomb 1.
plant a bullet bomb. But Marshall's game won't work for some reason.
Milky balls with shotgun just used the ground.
Apparently there's not enough system resources.
Yeah, it just gives him an error. Right, we planted a bullet bomb. Hopefully someone steps on that and dies.
Play more remote concussive grenade 1. 1 of 2. Adrix's mine has done. Now tracking down
Oh,
in front of the
hello,
ways up to the
Dan.
left. 150 feet away at 607.
You
490.
are
0.
gonna die.
Ouija's time bomb
near
was
me,
clear,
I'll
better
do
fighter
my
than
best.
Ouija. Proof is on the battlefield.
Ouija just killed himself with his own time bomb. I do that sometimes if I want to die.
Antibiotic. Play more antibiotic 1. 1 of 3.
Eat the antibiotic. That'll help our health. Which is
1069 health, with 0 shielded shots. Alert. Niku has just regained their link. Mitch's barricade bomb really put down. Now tracking behind and a fair distance off to the left. 75 feet away at 653. 397.
closer.
0.
What is it?
Item grabber.
Damn.
Cyanide canister. Brian DK just started using an item grabber.
You come near me, Dan.
Die.
Behind and very slightly to the left. 70 feet away at 723. 412. 4. Tahir
Go
back.
away, Dan.
You're still there.
Yeah. I'm
Julia's
there.
back.
Good.
Northeast, southeast. Southwest.
So I thought I caught my
Player's
headset.
menu. Done. Stopped. Done. Now tracking down. In front and a ways off to the left. 42 feet away at 10.
Yeah, he's getting closer.
Slightly in front, far off to the left. 26 feet up. Slightly in front, far off to the left. 18 south. Slightly in front, far off to the left. 8 feet away at 719. 468. 0.
Ha!
Another
Killed
spot has
him!
been created on the ground. 8.
I got him. Take that, Dan. Second time. I got him with a shotgun.
Players menu. Negat. Stop
You've got
tracking. Negat.
to,
Now tracking Negat. Slightly in front and a fair
achieve
distance off
your
to the right.
target of
202
5
feet
or
away at
more.
577.
I got to what?
278. 0.
Achieve a target of 5 or
Brian DK
more
has a
that you
statement there.
set.
Because of
Oh
English shotgun's
yeah.
introduction on
I
the
think that's
battlefield.
2 I've killed, both of them down.
Play
Try
more
and
remote
get
shield
rid of
1.
some
Cyanide
more.
cannon tools 2. Cyanide tool item grab concussive. Play more remote shield 1. Cyanide shield 1. -6.
Most of the players on here are really good, so I don't tend to go after them unless they come after me, and then I'll kind of like
Parachute.
a parachute. That's not helpful unless we're in a jet.
Players menu. Please Negata. Stop tracking Negata. Now
Negata
tracking
is
slightly
the
in front and a fair distance off to the right.
closest.
152 feet.
Yeah, he's not that near us. All those dings in the chat, which I've disabled from reading because there's just people essentially spamming it and being idiots in there, so there's no point messing around listening to that because it's just going to be going off all the time.
Above. In front a little ways off to the right. 47 feet away at
Well, he's
600 feet
close.
southwest.
Okay, let's turn away from him. We don't want to get shot. Uh-oh, I can hear someone.
Negata. Now track above. Slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right. 5 feet away at 658. 276. 5. Tahir's shotgun has caused little time with middle keyboard above. Behind and slightly to the right. 33 feet away at west. 1,553 health.
Okay. Oh, and I fired at him there, but I didn't get him. I think he ran off.
Ouija Ouija. Now tracking in front and a little ways off to the left.
Oh.
25 feet away at
Now
583
there's
feet. In
Ouija
front and very
Ouija.
slightly off to the left. 7 feet away at 585. 277. 0.
Go away.
Shotgun. Machine gun. Behind and slightly to the left. 20 grenade underline north.
Yeah, die. Die, Ouija Ouija.
1,367 health. With 0 shielded shots. Poison dart. Tools 2. Item grab a concussive grenade. Play more remote concussive grenade. Play more poison dart 1. 1 of 8. Lit parachute 1. Cyanide canister. Tools 2. Item grab a concussive grenade. Play more remote. Bitcoin 1. 1 of 8.
Oh, he shot me.
595 health. Ouija Ouija. Now track
Go
behind and very
away.
slightly to the right. Cyanide under grenade at rocket
Right,
underline
let's fire
launcher.
some rockets
North,
at him.
northeast, in front and very slightly to the right. 93 in front and very slightly to the right. 88 feet in front and very slightly off to the left. 88 feet away in front and slightly off to the left. In front and slightly off to the left. 90 feet away above. Straight in front. 88 feet away southwest.
Right, now let's turn round. Hopefully that'll deter him. Get
Shotgun.
away.
Rifle. Shotgun.
Right, we
0.
don't have any shot.
Rifle. Handgun. Rifle. Shotgun. Machine gun. Ouija Ouija. Now tracking.
Oh.
137 feet away at 575. 290. 0. Ouija Ouija's grenade walks away from
Okay,
BJKW25
Ouija
dead
Ouija
body on the
just
battlefield.
killed me
Press
with a
enter to restore.
grenade. Those grenades are literally just a thing when you just fire them when you're close to people. Anyway, right, we'll respawn in a minute, and if Ouija Ouija's there, we'll kill him as well. Right, I'll look at the chat now. Yeah, it does sound good with the water explosion, yeah. Do I sound alright, by the way, Marshall, on yours? Have you got any sound? Okay, just because my iPod speaker's rubbish.
Logging in.
Let's have another go on
Response.
here.
Message of the day: added programmable time bombs.
It's
These are
quite,
time bombs where you can set their
addictive,
time to detonation. Also fix the dynamite distant sound. Play more 1. 1 of 1.
Let's plant that. Hopefully it hits someone.
Player pawn set.
hopefully.
Now tracking pawn behind and slightly to shotgun. 10.
The shotgun's really good when you're in close combat because of the fact that it has a long range. Uh-oh.
Behind and very slightly to the right. 72 feet player electro. Now track slightly
Electro.
behind and far off to the left. 44 feet
Go
away at
away.
184. 215. 0. Jesse was owned by Ouija Ouija's sniper underline rifle on map battlefield. Play more
Ouija
remote.
Ouija's just killed someone else.
Play more remote 1. 1 of 1.
Detonate
Detonate.
something.
Play more remote. No claymores connected.
Oh, I don't know if I just detonated a claymore.
Player electro. Now tracking up behind and a fair distance off to the left. 79 feet away at 177. 215. 0.
Yeah, you can make teams on here. I wanted to do a red spot stream with Marshall and add him to my team and do like a multiplayer, but his game won't work. It just gives him an error. So, oh, that was an explosion. Someone's near
Electro.
me, I
Now
think.
track behind and a little ways off to the left. 148 feet
Oh,
away at
he's alright, I know
177.
he is.
215. 0.
I'm aware I'm probably a little bit quiet over the top of the game, but, you know, can't be too bad. Then we're going to try flight to Brussels, so that should be enough for the stream. Did you get that ICO code?
8 rocket
No,
launcher
my
ammo.
video's crashed.
8 rocket launcher ammo, nice.
Player electro. Now tracking behind and a little ways off to the left. 141 feet away at 173. 267.
That means
0.
we've got 11 rockets.
Grenade rocket underline
Right,
launcher.
someone's firing
Northeast,
off. I think
southeast,
it's this
south.
electro.
Players
Let's
zing zang
just...
zip.
Oh,
Now
zing
tracking
zang
above.
zip.
Behind and a little ways off to the left. 120 southwest. North. Above. In front a little ways off to the right. 100 above.
Oh, he's
above.
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 He's gone
In
up
front
a
a little ways off to the
tower.
right.
Get
120
down.
above. In front a little ways off to the right. One above. Above.
Die.
In front of zing zang electro. Now tracking
See if we can get
behind and a fair
electro.
distance off to the left. 157 north east south south. Slightly in front and a fair distance
Oh,
off
I
to the
don't
right.
know. Actually,
Southwest.
I'm not going to do it because I don't know who's.
11.
I don't know who's shooting. Someone's firing off anyway. Right, they've stopped.
Robot players menu. Please select electro. Zing zang stop tracking. Electro. Now tracking electro. In front and a little ways off to the left. 102 feet away at 155.
Oh, electro.
354.
Right, let's
Zip
get
in
him.
front and a little ways off to the left. Southwest. In front and slightly off to the right. 84 feet in front and slightly off. In front and very in front and very slightly to the right. In front straight in front. 75 feet away at 150. In front and slightly off to the left. In front and slightly slightly off. In front and very slightly off to the left. In front and very slightly to the right. In front and very slightly to the right. Straight in front. Away west. North.
If that doesn't get him, what will?
Boom. Shotgun. Electro. Now tracking behind and a little ways off to the left. 86 feet away
Right,
at
now we're gonna
171.
run.
300
This is,
behind and a little ways off to the
gonna
left.
be annoyed.
101 feet away at 171. 354. 0. Food cooler.
Food cooler. Who needs you? You do nothing.
Who needs?
The
who?
food cooler. It does something in the base, but I never.
Item carrying projectile. Stigoli shotgun can now begin chewing on the dead flesh of Ender on the battlefield map. Bullet bomb. Eyes back. Behind and slightly to the left. 135 feet away at 136.
Whoa!
0. 386.
Oh, who
with 0
shot a
shielded
rocket?
shots. 10. Grenade on rocket underline launch Ender. Now tracking
Ender,
it behind and a
was
fair
it?
distance off to the left. 108 feet away at northeast south. Slightly in front and a fair distance
Someone
off to the
is
right.
gunning for
One
me
slightly
at
in
the
front and a fair distance off to the
moment.
south. In front and very slightly to the right. 100 straight in front. 107 feet away at 6.
Send one back.
Above. In front and very slightly off to the left. 100 and above. In front and slightly off to the left. Above. In front and slightly off to the left. In front and slightly off to the left. Above. In front and slightly off. Above. In front and above. In front and slightly off to the left. Where? North. Play electro. Now tracking it behind and very slightly to the left. 78 feet northeast south. Play more sticky underline bomb. In front and slightly off to the right. 85 feet in front a little. In front and slightly off to the right. In front and slightly off. In front and slightly. In front and very slightly to the right. 97 northwest.
Die.
Ilya 300 play electro. Now tracking behind and a fair distance off to the left. 121 feet away at 124. 344. 0. Ender's grenade just made Tahir's robot 217 say their prayers, before brutally executing them on the battlefield map. Tahir's launching a robot. Northeast. East. Electro. Now tracking electro. Slightly in front. South. In front and slightly off to the left. 198 feet away at
Right.
126.
We're good at the
302. 0.
Oh,
Bitcoin bullet bomb item
Fucking
carrying
robot.
food 1 sticky bomb play more food 1 5 play more remote 1 Bitcoin 1
Huh?
1 of 6.
Oh, I didn't mean to fire that
Using an item
rocket.
grabber. Tahir's
Damn.
launching a southwest.
I fired off a rocket and I didn't even mean to.
Rifle, shotgun. Player Ender.
Ooh.
Now tracking Ender. Behind and very slightly to the left. 180 bullet bomb 1. Item carrying
Right.
food cooler 1. Sticky bomb 1. Play more remote 1. Bitcoin 1. Bullet bomb 1. Item carried food. Sticky bomb 1. 5 of 6. Pawn step just bought it. Platinum ghetto. Now tracking above. Slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right. 100 northeast.
People are firing like mad.
Platinum ghetto. Now tracking Nagato. In front and a ways off to the left. 71 feet away at
Nagato?
145. 550
It's quite
southwest. West.
Turn around.
Played Nagato. Now track. Slightly behind and far off to the right. 88 feet away at 124. Slightly behind and far off to the right. 103 feet away at 121. 595. 0. Roberto Soldado is back. Gravity just finished pulling the corpse of Tahir's robot 822 to the ground of the battlefield map. And we can thank Goody's time bomb for the help. Tahir's robot 473 no longer has a life because Goody's time bomb decided it was worthless on the battlefield. Nagato. Now tracking Nagato above. Slightly behind and far off to the right. 103 feet away at 51.
Someone is firing off
595.
grenades and
6.
stuff over there. Boom. What are they doing?
Northwest. North.
Oh.
Zip Nagato. Now track above. In front and very slightly to the right. 85 northeast. Southwest. Grenade underline northwest. Little tiny bits of DJKW25 to go everywhere.
Someone shot me with a grenade. That's like the third time I've been
Press
killed
enter to
with a
respawn.
grenade. I don't know whether they were trying to get me or whether they were just one of them people who's just randomly firing off grenades. Anyway. Oh, Ricky says he'll be on soon as well. Okay, yeah. We can have some fun on there. Sure, if viewers get on there. What's your red spot name? I'll carry on playing for a bit then, and then we'll do this flight to Brussels in the A320, which is going to work and is not going to crash on takeoff like it did earlier on today. A lot of times. But I fixed it, I think. So hopefully that will work. Right, let's go on here again.
Logging in.
Again.
Welcome to redspot. Message of the day: added programmable timers. These are shotgun. Dianthan. Now tracking Dianthan. Slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right. 49 feet away at 417. 310. 0. The gather just started using a grenade underline launch.
Whoa!
Electro-cyanide gas just made DJKW25
Oh,
say
someone
that
used their get out of
executed
jail
the
card
battlefield.
with the cyanide gas,
Press
which
enter to
just
log in.
kills
Welcome to
people.
redspot. Message of the day: added programmable timers. The players met Leon. Stop Leon.
Oh,
Now tracking
Leon,
Leon.
he
Slightly in
used to
front, far off to the
kill
left.
him as well.
72 feet away at 500 rocket underline launch.
Oh no!
Slightly in front, far off to the
all
left.
the time.
61 northwest. In front and a ways off to the left. West. In front and very slightly off to the left. 30 straight in front. 19 feet away at 598. 162. 0. Leon's shotgun can now begin chewing on the dead flesh of DJKW25 on the
And he's
battlefield.
killed me again.
Press enter. Logging in. Split Dianthan. Now tracking above. Slightly in front, far off to the left. 40 rifle. Shotgun. Above. Slightly behind and far off to the left. 29 feet behind and a fair distance off to the left. 20 northeast, southeast. Above. Straight off to the right. 32 feet away. Slightly behind and far off to the right. 38 feet away at 500 southwest. In front and very slightly off to the left. 39 feet in front and very slightly off to the left. 29 feet shotgun. Machine gun. Shotgun. In front a little ways off to the right. 32 feet away. In front a little ways off to the right. 25 in front a little ways off to the right. 21 straight in front. 20 feet away at 590 machine gun. Shotgun. Rifle. Sniper underline rifle. A bloody corpse of Electro now lies on map. Rifle. Shotgun. Near Dianthan's shotgun.
Get off!
DJKW25
We're
will no
both
longer have a
using
beating heart again
shotguns there
because
and
it
he's
is broken on
killed
the
me.
battlefield map. Press enter to logging. Welcome to redspot players. Ouija. Zing zang zing. Ouija now tracking slightly behind and far off to the right. 100 northeast south. Grenade rocket underline.
Fire some rockets off because I'm annoyed. Stop killing me, please. You're
Slightly
annoying.
behind and far off to the left.
I mean,
Southwest
this is a
north.
killing
Behind
game,
and a little
yes,
ways off to the
but-
right. 147 north northeast. In front and very slightly to the
Too
right.
good.
152 feet away at 429. 311. 0. A bloody northeast. Slightly in front and a fair north. So here's grenade just use the ground hanger. Rifle. Shotgun. Northeast south. Play Ouija weak. Now tracking slightly behind and far off to the left. 139 feet away at 1000 health. With 0 shielded shots.
Alright,
item.
let's just get some stuff. If I ever need to check the chat, I'll just go AFK.
Ouija weak. Now tracking straight off to the left. 134 feet
Oh,
away
he's
at
just
4
killed me.
southwest.
He's
Rifle.
just,
Sniper
shot
under
at me.
above. Behind and a fair distance off to the left. 1 northeast. Slightly in front
Oh,
and a fair
you'll
distance
be
off. Slightly in front and a fair
RB,
distance off to the right. 119 feet away at 300. DJKW25 there. Sorta doesn't exist anymore. This is because Zing Zang Zip's poison had a bit too much fun on the battlefield.
Someone
Press
shot
enter
at
to
me with a
respawn.
poison projectile.
Oh, no.
Oh, this game. Anyway. We're getting into some action now.
Logging in. Welcome to redspot. Message of the day: added pro concept. Now tracking slightly in front, far off to the left.
Oh,
68
you
feet away at
stupid
27.
game.
104. 0. Cyanide canister. Grenade underline.
Fire off some grenades.
In front and a ways off to the left. 74 feet away at 20. Cyanide underline pistol. Shotgun. Then northeast, southwest.
Oh, in some water, look, paddling through it.
Area 373 finally stopped screaming on the battlefield map after the torture he got from Rogert's laser. Platform set. Now tracking slightly behind and far off to the right. 69 feet of tear gas. Cyanide canister 1. Cyanide canister 1. 2 of 2.
Right, I've got a cyanide canister, so if anyone
Bottle
comes
bomb.
near me, I'll do that, and then I'll probably...
Tear gas caps up. Bottle bomb 1. 1 of 3. Platform. Now tracking slightly behind and far off to the right. 90 feet west. Northeast.
I will shoot that bottle bomb.
East. Southwest.
That will explode in a minute, you'll hear a loud bang, and hopefully that will kill someone.
What will explode?
Boom, yeah, the bottle bomb.
West. North. Platform set. Now tracking in front and slightly off to the left. 100 northeast. Slightly behind and far off to the left. 94 feet away at 27.
We
104.
didn't kill
0.
anyone with it.
Cyanide canister 1.
Right,
2 of 2.
cyanide canister. We'll probably die because I haven't got a gas mask, but as a last resort we can use that to kill someone.
Mine.
Almost like if I'm gonna
Mine
die,
1. Tear gas mine 1.
you're
1 of 3.
gonna die.
Cyanide canister 1. Cyanide canister 1. 2 of 2. Southwest. West. Northwest. Roger's
step
shotgun
on
walks
my
away from area
mine.
373's dead body on the battlefield map.
let's get some. We need like an item grabber and then.
Item grabber. Player pawn set. Now tracking pawn in front and very slightly off to the left. 115. 1000 health. With 0 shielded shots. Leon just started using an item grabber.
Oh, FSX has stopped
The player's pawn
working.
set. Now tracking pawn set. In front and very slightly off to the left. 74 feet away at 27. 104. 0. A propulsion jet gas player's pawn set. Now tracking pawn in front and very slightly to the right. 86 feet away at 27. Propulsion item grab. Tear gas. Cyanide canister 1. 4 of 4. Pawn step. Now tracking pawn step. In front and very slightly to the right. 41 feet away at 27. In front and very slightly off to the left. 41 feet or 10.
Go away.
In front and a little ways off to the left. 36 in front and a little ways off to the left. 29 in front and a ways off north, northeast. Behind and a little ways off to the east, south. Cyanide item underline slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right, southwest. Nope, slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right. 24 slightly in front where northwest. Straight in front. 18 feet away at 27. 104. 0. Straight in front. 2 feet away at 27. 104. 0. Zingzangzip just started using an item grabber. Boot is back. BJKW25 cyanide gas just ultra rolly owned pawn step on the battlefield map. 160 160 north northeast. This is shotgun really made a mess of it 373 on the battlefield map.
Almost destroyed me because I have no health now. Literally none.
Battery propulsion item grab. Teargas cannon item grabber 1.
So I'm gonna have to use an item grabber because right now I have very low health because I just used some tear gas to kill someone.
Boot. Now tracking boot. Above. Slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right. 99 feet away at 1 southwest. Bottle bomb 1. 1 of 7 west. North east south. Waters 22. Concussive grenade 1. Parachute 1. Food cooler 1. Cyanide canister. Throwing star 1. Sticky bomb 1. Spy camera and empty packs 2. 10 of 16. Programmable time bomb 1. Bitcoins 3. Food 1. 13 of battery pack 1. Food 1. Teargas canister time bomb 1. Teargas canister time waters 22.
Yeah.
2 of concussive grenade 1. 3 of 15.
I'll tell you what, I should just probably kill myself now because I have such low health.
Parachute cooler 1. Parachute 1. Threat stick spike empty. Program Bitcoin battery propel Teargas time bomb 1. 1 of 15.
All ready to die. Let's do it. Bye.
DJKW25's time bomb just disposed of a worthless thing that used to be DJKW25.
Of course it did. I wanted it to.
Press enter to respawn.
Because I had such low health, it would have been like pointless to go and fight someone because they probably would have just shot me, and I only had like 100 health thanks to that cyanide gas. So, yeah. Alright, I can check the chat again. Okay, we don't have many people on there at the moment anyway. So we will... oh no, I just put it on full screen, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, we'll go for about an hour on Red Spot, and then we'll go for the... We will go across to Brussels in the A320. I'm not sure what our cruise will be, but I don't even know how far it is. Well, I know generally it's quite close, but not exactly. Exit full screen, there we go. I'm just going to check the laptop's battery.
Caps lock on. Caps lock off.
Oh, it doesn't let me check it while we're in Red Spot. Just because I prefer not to have it plugged into power when it's got quite a high battery, and I don't think Red Spot takes much anyway, so... Yeah, we'll put that music back on when we fly, I think, and then that'll give us something anyway. Right, let's go back on, shall we, to Red Spot?
Logging in. Welcome to Redspot. Message of the day: added players Nagato. Now tracking Nagato in front and a little ways off to the left. 85 feet shotgun.
If anyone wants me to do a tutorial, I can. I mean, I know what all the items do. Ask me to show you how to kill, and well, you know, you've seen how easily I get
barricade bomb deals
killed.
a humiliating defeat to Leon on the battlefield map.
I mean, I can kill people, but
Oops, I just lost their link.
I can
Steve
get
just
killed as
started using an
well
item grabber.
quite easily. But I have only been playing this for like a week, so...
Player project. Now
What's
tracking
the
in front and
name?
a ways off to the
Close.
left. 26 feet away at 682. 213. 0. Boots suicide underline bomb has little tiny bits of stability to go everywhere on the battlefield map. Goonie just started using an item grabber. Invent stun underline grenade colon 1. Above. Behind and a little ways off to the left. 55 above. Behind and a little ways off to the left. 62 feet away at 6 player project. Now track above. Straight behind. 72 feet away
Whoa,
at
he's gonna shoot
704.
at me
1000 health. With 0 shielded shots. Above.
Life
Behind and slightly to the right. 90 northwest. Above. Behind and a little ways off to the left. 97 feet away. Behind and a little ways off to the left. 1000 health. Behind and slightly to the left. Project now tracking. Project. Stun grenade 1. Stun grenade 1. Stun grenade 1. 1 of 1.
Right, let's go into the forest. Okay.
8.
Yeah, I have 8. I tried to shoot him with my
Project now tracking. Project 21 behind and slightly to the right. 77 feet away at 687.
21 players
216
online.
the hint of 29 milliseconds.
And wow, that is good. The
Play,
server's running
Project
well.
now tracking. Project the server has been running solidly for 19 hours, 40 minutes, and 30 behind and a little ways off to the right. 21 feet away from east.
Oh, he's got some cyanide. And he's got me with a fireball.
Empty pack 1. Stun grenade 1. 2 of 2.
Stun him, shall we? Get out, idiot. So annoying.
KW25 is in very horrible condition because of what Project Cyanide gas did on the battlefield map.
Yeah, that wasn't
Press
good.
enter to respawn.
I think what happened was he shot me with a fireball and then with some cyanide gas as well. I didn't have a gas mask to protect against it, and I tried to use the only thing I had which was a stun grenade to stun him and then maybe get him, but the cyanide gas just got me before I could even do that. By the way, the channel is almost at 60 subscribers. I think I've said it before, but we're inching closer. We're at 58 now. So yeah, we're doing okay. Obviously, you know, you expect subscriber growth to slow because of the fact that at the beginning everyone who you know and everyone who's just finding the channel is subscribing, and then it's trying to get newer people on, you know, who might be interested or who just come across it because they're interested in this kind of thing, and then yeah, so that's just how it goes. But yeah, we're doing well at the moment. I never expected to get 58, to be honest. I mean, I know that sounds like a small number anyway, but 58 is still a lot of people, you know. Not that they all listen or watch the videos even, but still, even if you've got, say, 30 of them watching a video, then that's 30 people, and that is a lot considering when we started out, how, you know, what it was and what I was expecting from the channel, which was, you know, well, maybe we'll get 10 people, 10 views on a video, maybe we'll get like 15 subscribers, 10 subscribers, a couple of people who I know in there as well from that family, so it's not going to be many, but it's really done better than I expected. Yeah. And it's always good with the streams because you always get different people watching them. You know, some days you have a certain crowd, then other days you can have completely different people watching it who've never, or who weren't on there yesterday. And you know, that's just how it is. Yeah. Right, we'll perhaps have another go, one more go on red spot, and then we will get this flight going to Brussels. I'm trying to restart my phone, but it's not working. Oh, it is working actually. Tell you what, I'll leave my iPod on the stream because I'm probably going to need it, but I will switch over then because of the fact that it's better sound on here. So if there's something seriously wrong with my sound, I can tell. Like if there's an imbalance in the levels and it's like really rubbish on my microphone settings, or the game's just overpowering me or whatever. Yeah, if anyone else is on red spot, I suppose we could make like a team. I don't know how many people are on red spot on here, but in the end, if people join red spot, I think you can make teams. I'm not an expert on it, but I suppose you could make a team, and then that's, you know, I'm not quite sure what the team does. I mean, you can build a base, and you can, I don't think the team members can attack each other. I think that's all adding people to a team does, but even a base is difficult because a solo player could never build a base because of the fact that you have to have someone protecting it, defending it. Go away, all these reminders popping up. Yeah, protecting it, defending it. You have to kind of make defences around it. And you know, make like kind of a plan as to how it's going to be protected and defended against. Oh, I have 3 watching actually. I wasn't sure how many were watching. That's good. Is that Marshall? Right, let me get this chat up on my phone.
Okay.
Right, we're still playing red spot, by the way. I've just got my phone to work, which is why we're kind of having a pause.
Oh, okay.
We've had a couple of kills. mainly I've been killed, but I've killed a couple of people with some gas and stuff.
Oh, right.
So yeah, I'm going to go on it one more time probably, and then probably do the flight.
Yeah.
Right. I was saying if people go on redspot, we could create a blind flight sim redspot team.
Yeah. Alright, let's get this PS4 off the bed and set back up. Because I had my laptop on the desk where it is, so I basically chucked everything else onto the bed.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't chuck it because it's £300 worth of equipment, but what was that?
Just a door.
Oh. Right, let's shut down FSX because I'm not going to be able to do a flight on it tonight.
Right, let's go back on redspot.
Logging in. Welcome to redspot. Message of the day:
Okay.
time bombs. These are time bombs where you can set their time to detonation. The server has been running solidly for the ping of 49
Message of the
milliseconds.
day's
Jesse
been
just
there for
started using an
ages,
item
so I'm aware.
blend dangerous. Stop blend dangerous. Now tracking blend slightly in front, far off to the left. 62 feet, no items. Shotgun.
I like the shotgun. Great.
10.
You only get 10 ammo though. It's really good at close combat though. You can kind of shoot and it's got a very good spread range.
Blend dangerous. Now tracking blend dangerous. Above. Slightly in front, far off
Exit
to the
that.
left. 54 feet away at 551. 119. Right. Sniper underline rifle. Above. Slightly in front, far off to the above. Slightly in front, far off to the left. 31 above. Above. Slightly in northeast, southeast shotgun. We were watching this here war and noticed that blend dangerous shotgun just totally terminated DJ KW25 epically on their battle. Press enter to spawn.
Blind dangerous or something just killed me with his shotgun.
Logging in. Welcome to redspot. Message of the day:
Oh,
Frost.
idiot.
Luke Frost.
Idiot,
Now tracking
yeah.
Frost. In front and a ways off to the left. 178 feet away at 500.
Like I
Air tank 1. Air tank 1. 1 of 1. 57 stored air. Enough to last 2
I
minutes
don't
and
actually
51
know these
seconds.
people, so they're obviously not really, but they are annoying.
You need just started. Shield 1. Shield 1. 1 of 1.
A shield.
Players Frost. Now tracking Frost. In front and a ways off to the left. 148 feet away at 500. Grenade rocket underline launcher.
See what happens if I
Above.
try some
Slightly in
rockets.
front, far off to the left.
I
1
never
northwest.
seem to get
in front a
any
little ways off to the right.
rockets, right.
106. In front a little ways off northwest. In front and a little ways off to the left. 161
Right, I
feet
always
in front
fire
and
them and
in front and a little ways off to the left. In front and slightly off. In front and slightly off to the left. 158. In front and slightly off to the left. 100. In front and slightly off to the left. 100. In front and very slightly off to the left. In front and very slightly above. In front and very slightly off to the left. 160 feet above. In front above.
Remind me
In front and
not
very
to sit
slightly
on
off to
my
the
chair
left.
'cause I put
Above.
my
In front
laptop
and above. In front and
Oh,
very
you
slightly
don't.
Frost. Now tracking in front and very slightly off to the left. 137. 1000 northeast.
Right, we're not going to go over there actually because there's a load of...
3.
Oh, I've only
Machine
got...
gun. Z falls to the 75. Rifle. Shotgun. 10.
Oh, I see the one. Okay. Let's get some items.
Empty pack. Diamond just started using an item grabber. Dynamite set.
Oh,
Dynamite set 1.
set.
Dynamite detonator 1. 1 of empty pack. Dynamite 1. 1 of 2. Dynamite ready. Dynamite at 606. Player loop. Now tracking loop. In front and very slightly to the right. 39 feet away at 706. 10.
Whoa, someone is close to us.
Slightly in front 5 to the left. 13 feet away at 675. 3 northeast. Above. Behind and a little way east. Above. Slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right. 42 feet away at above. Slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right. 56 feet away at
Okay, he just
605.
ran away.
306. 1000 health. With 5 shield etc.
Run away!
He's literally just ran off. I was just shooting at him with a shotgun. He's gone.
Boot just
Oh,
started
you
using a
want
player's
red
loop.
or
Now
you
tracking
want
above.
sky
Slightly in
brick?
front and a fair distance.
Bricky.
Slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right. 113 feet away
Yeah,
at
I think Ricky was saying
517.
he was gonna go on
360.
red
0.
spot. But I don't know. I haven't.
Wood.
Trying a bit.
Wood 1. Empty pack 1.
Yeah,
Wood
he
1.
just said
1 of
he's
2.
online.
Diamond just started using an item
Oh, is
grabber.
he?
Empty wood 1.
On
Empty pack 1. Wood
something.
1. Empty pack 1. Wood 1. 1 of 2.
I don't know what
A pack
this
of
is.
wood. Empty pack wood 7. Empty pack wood 7.
If you
1
have
of 2.
100 wood, you can build a base.
Tahir just started using an item
Not that
grabber.
I would ever build a base anyway, because
Blind dangerous. Is sleeping with the fishes. Thanks to Luce's shotgun having a bit of fun on the battlefield map. Who
someone
just started
killed
using an item
blind
grabber.
dangerous. Good.
Yay!
Ubisoft. Now tracking Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
Slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right. 55 feet away at
He is quite
487.
close
7.
to me right now.
Item carrying projectile. Empty. Item carried 7. Empty pack 1. Plat now tracking above. Slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right. 91 feet away at 454. 236.
No, Ubisoft's
Rest in peace,
ran
Leon.
off.
It was just handed to them by Ori's
Someone
barricade bomb on the
called
battlefield.
Leon.
So here just started using an item grabber.
Good.
9 grenade underline launcher ammo.
Oh, now 9
Frost
grenade
crossbow sweep.
launcher ammo.
Ubisoft. Boot. Now tracking above. In front and a little ways off to the left. 81 feet above. In front and a little ways off to the left. 79 feet away at 460. 73. Fifth item carried 7. Empty pack. Item carrying
I'll try and
projectile
think
1.
of some way
1
I
of
can
3.
kill myself when I want to end the game.
So here plat boot. Now tracking boots. Above. In front and a ways off to the left.
Smash
47
a
feet away
plane
at
into
406
ground.
west. Grenade underline launcher. Rocket underline launcher.
Crush a
Above.
bike.
Behind and a fair distance off to the left. North, east, southeast. Shotgun. 7.
That was me, by the way. I was just
South, west, northwest.
randomly firing a rocket in the general
A bloody corpse
direction
of frost now lies on that battlefield. Thanks to Ubisoft sniper underlined rifle. 34 rifle ammo.
Ooh, 34
Plat boot.
rifle
Now
ammo.
tracking above. Behind and very slightly to the right. 67 feet away
Right,
at
there's not
460.
really anyone
73.
near us.
50. So here just started using an item
People
grabber.
kind of
7.
near us, but... Yeah, the shotgun's
Laws of
great,
gravity just
but you
killed
have to
Luke on
be
the
careful
battlefield.
how you use it. Just don't have many
Cyanide canister.
or cyanide canister.
1000 health. With 5 shielded
I
shots.
could probably kill someone
With
with
7.
the
Empty pack. Cyanide canister 1. 1 of 4.
cyanide, although I would have very low
I
health.
am just started using an item grabber. Rocket battery.
Rocket battery.
Item
Oh,
with
these are
7. Empty
cool.
pack 1. Rocket battery
Look at
1.
this
1
rocket
of 5.
battery.
We just started using an item grabber.
What a huge
Northeast.
explosion.
Ubisoft's grenade really had Luke. Now
That was
tracking
just
Luke behind
massive.
and very slightly to the left. 135 feet away at 211. 128. 0. Microsoft Sam just started using an item grabber. Gooney shotgun
Microsoft
sweeps the
Sam.
dirty floor of the battlefield that was really dangerous. Tiergas canister. Diamond
Another
item carrying
tear gas.
project. Cyanide canister.
Oh,
Item
no.
cyanide canister 1.
Yeah,
2 of 5.
Cyanide tear gas.
So here's Plat Frost. Now tracking above. Slightly in front and a fair player's menu. Click cancelled. Above. Slightly in 7. Above. Slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right. 165 feet away at 501.
Yeah, heading into the
160.
forest
4.
now.
Microsoft Sam just started using an item grabber.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
So here
whoa,
just
whoa,
started
whoa.
using an item grabber.
Oh my god. I just moved near a
Microsoft
bomb,
Sam is
which
sleeping with
exploded.
1000 health, with 5 shielded shots.
Luckily, I moved away
Plat
from it
Frost, now
fast
tracking
enough.
above, behind and a little ways off to the right. 70 feet away at 463, 200,
Okay,
5,
there's
above, behind and a little ways off to
someone.
the right. 52 feet away at east, southwest,
Okay, I
above,
have to
in front
fight
and a
him.
little ways off to the left. 30 feet away south. In front and a little ways off to the right. 10 feet away at 468, 268. For no longer has a life because Lobby 90's grenade decided it was worthless on the battlefield map.
Someone just used a
BJKW25, press enter to respawn.
suicide
In the middle of
bomb.
nowhere.
How? Oh, that's unfair. Someone used a suicide bomb, which essentially just kills everyone. Well, if you have, it takes 1,000 health off, so it will kill pretty much you and a lot of people who are near you. So, yeah, they probably killed themselves and me. Right, at least I can check the chat, Ricky. We're nowhere, Grandad. We're just playing a game, a different game called Redspot, which yeah, is a fighting game. But we are going to take the A320 across to Brussels soon. Probably the A320 anyway. Ricky's online. What's your name, Ricky, on there? Anyway, we've almost done an hour on this, so I'll do one more, I think, just to make up the full hour, and then
Logging in.
we'll
Welcome to
switch
Redspot.
over
Message of the day, colon added,
A320.
Plat Jesse. Blend Danger Boot. Born set. Luke. Frost. To here.
Download
Stupid. Gooney.
players,
Bobby 9.
let's see.
Root Orchid. Microsoft. J dash.
Alright, there we go,
J-
that's
Leon,
HDMI
Zigzag, Lucy.
plug-in.
Dianthan.
No, I don't know.
Cancelled.
Who Ricky is,
No.
then.
Yes, no. Blending. Now tracking above. Slightly
Oh,
behind and far
blind
off to the left.
dangerous
75
again.
feet away at 207. Shotgun.
Not you.
Item grabber. Item grabber 1. 1 of 1.
You
Item
don't
grabber
use
1.
the item
1 of 1.
grabber. What was that?
Plat Jesse. Now tracking Jesse. In front and slightly off to the right. In front a little ways off to the right.
Moving
96 feet away at
PS4.
405. 185.
I've just
0.
put a
Dianthan
plug in.
just started using an item
Well,
grabber.
to
Rico
gain
just started
access
using an
to
item
support,
grabber.
I have
Tahir
to-
just started using an item grabber. Luke just started using an item
It's
grabber.
so
Took it off
annoying when
the-
you're using an item grabber and people come and kill you.
Plat Jesse. Now track slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right. 48 feet away at 405.
Jesse.
109. Slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right. 38 feet away at 400. Northeast. In front and a little ways off to the left. 28 feet away at 400. 197. 0. Below. In front and very slightly off to the left. 27 feet away at 400. 197. 0. So here just started use grenade underline. Stupid shotgun. Machine gun. Rifle. Shotgun. 10. Lucy just started using an item grabber. Slightly in front and a fair distance off to the right. 38 feet south.
Let's plug the
Shotgun has in front and a little ways off to the left.
power
30 feet away
in.
southeast. AW25 shotgun really had an enjoyable time kicking Jesse's butt on the battlefield. So here just started using an item grabber. 5. Pled Frost. Now track it behind and slightly to the left. 80 feet away at 337. 260. 0. Dianthan just started using an item grabber.
Well, we killed someone else. We
with
might
zero
have
shield,
made
it's played stupid. Now tracking stupid. Who just started above. Behind and a little ways off to the left. 66 feet away at 400. 217. 5. No one near you. Behind and very slightly to the right. 58 feet above. Behind and very slightly to the right. 60 feet away above. Behind and slightly to the left. 61 above. Behind and slightly to the left. 63 feet away at 439. 162. 6. Boot. Now tracking above. Slightly behind and far off to the right. 30 feet away at 406 above. Behind and a little ways off to the above. Behind and a little ways off to the right. 34 feet away northeast.
Oh, I should change course with him because he's going to start firing at me.
Wind danger north east. South. But players tracking stopped. Players blending. Now tracking blending. DJKW25 there. Saucer doesn't exist anymore. This is because stupid shotgun had a bit too much fun on the battlefield. Press enter to logging in. Welcome to Loop. Stupid blending. Now track behind and a little ways off to the left. 177 north east. South. Rifle. Sniper under light above. In front a little ways off to the right. In front a little ways off to the right. South. In front and very slightly off to the left. 100 above. Above. In front and slightly off to the left. Above. In front and slightly south. Above. In front a little ways off to the right. In front a little ways off. In front a little ways off to the right. In front a little ways off to the right. 100 above. In front a little ways off to the right. In front a little ways off to the right. In front a little ways off to the right. 152 feet. In front a little ways off to the. In front a little ways off to. In front a little ways off to the right. Southwest. Above. In front and a little ways off to the left. South. Above. In front a little ways off to the right. 1000 above. In front a little ways off to the right. In front a little ways off to the right. In front and slightly off to the right. In front and slightly off. In front and slightly off. In front and slightly off above. In front and slightly off above. In front above. In front and slightly off to the right. 100 above. In front and very slightly to the right. 140 feet away above. In front and very slightly to the right. 131 straight in front. Above. Straight in front. 123 feet above. In front and very slightly to the right. 100 above. In front and very slightly to the above. In front and very above. In front and very above. In front and very slightly. In front and very slightly to the right. Above. In front and very above. Above. In front and very slightly to the right. 130 straight in front.
Security alert.
6 feet away at 432 above. In front and very slightly off to the left. 140 feet in front and very slightly off to the left. 160 feet away at 431. 77. 0. In front and very slightly off to the left. In front and very slightly to the right. 168 feet away at 410. 68. 0. Monaco was totaled by Jesse's sniper underline rifle on that battlefield. Brute or killer is back. Boots suicide underline bomb just killed stupid on the battlefield map. Tahir just started using an item grabber.
Yay!
It was just handed to them by Blind Dangerous is shot slightly behind and far off to the right. 306 feet above. Slightly behind and far off to the right. Boot. Now tracking boot. Above. In front and very slightly off to the left. 115 feet away at 460. No items.
Oh, we don't have any items.
Here just started using an item grabber. Jesse just started using an item grabber.
Oh, I think that was yours.
Now tracking boot. Above. In front and a little ways off to the left. 37 feet away at 460. 75. No items.
We'll just exit
Microsoft Sam just lost their lid. No.
I have got a lot of help.
Main menu. Exit.
And without XT,
Profile
there's no
untitled.
way that I'd be able to kill myself. Right, I'm going to put the music back on and then we'll just head off to...
1. Leaving menus. Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer.
Brussels, which we still don't have the code for. I'll have to have a look.
Type in text.
No, Munchkins. When we weren't flying, I was just experimenting with a different game there.
Search. Edit. Control.
Cool.
Levels. Level. Exchange. Dropbox left. Forum. Swap.
Essentially like a
Forum. Google left.
fighting.
Reco left.
Game,
YouTube left. Level 2. NCS. Enter. Region search edit. Type in text.
Right.
NCS colon live stream musical note vertical bar game.
Now I'm hoping this isn't going to be too loud. Well, that's loud.
NCS colon live stream musical. A video I is playing.
Oh, it's an advert. Right.
Google.
Okay. Well, that's loud in
Windows
my
Fold tab
headphones
tab
anyway.
VM speakers left new applicate troubleshoots open enter leaving menus volume toolbars volume for systems volume for internet tool volume 65
Oh,
64
that's why it's not a 20 where it used to be.
33%, 20, 18%.
I'll
Set
turn it down to
15%.
50
Alt
because we're
F4.
gonna be
Menu bar.
flying.
File 1. Leaving menus. Google Dash Internet Explorer. Search edit. Control H. Test Alt Tab. Google Dash Internet Explorer. New forward. NCS live stream musical note vertical bug. Cadbury.co.uk
Oh,
/
it's a Cadbury advert.
seek slider left right.
Go away.
Context.
Right, that's gone.
Alt Tab. Leaving menus. NCS live stream musical note Alt Tab. Google Dash Internet Explorer.
Right, that's fine.
Alt F4. New browser window. End Alt Tab. Profile untitled Alt Tab.
Oh no, Marshall's racing again. That means
left Alt Tab.
plenty
No, I
of-
just need to check it works because I
Yours home
plugged it
use.
back in.
Yours home use. AC connected.
Ah, okay.
Windows D. Folder view list M. MP3.
Oh yeah, we need to find
Context
out
menu.
the.
Leaving menus. Internet Explorer. Google.
Need to find
Google
out the
search edit.
code.
Type in text. B R R U B space B R U N N E space space R K O space C.
Right, let's find it out.
Google heading level 1 link wrap. Google heading. Search with Brussels Airport dash Wikipedia heading link about this one. Brussels enter. Brussels Airport dash
Just need to
Wikipedia
check
heading
that
level 3
the
link visit.
PlayStation works because
Brussels
I've
Airport dash
literally
Wikipedia.
just
Brew is
plugged it
local.
back in.
That's fine.
And I've had it
Brussels
where
Airport
I
level
plugged it
1.
back in.
From
It's
Wicked jump to
just
same
not
same
turned
page
on.
not to be confused with. Link Brussels South Charleroi Airport. Note end blank. Table with Brussels Dutch large state Brussels. Link graphic list of bullet link hard to crew. Bullet EBBR. Bullet EBBR.
Looks like it's
B.
EBBR.
List end. Some airport type. Military
Oh,
/
okay.
Operate Brussels Airport. Link Belgium.
gonna see
Episodes.
this
Link
is
Brussels.
the main.
Belgium. Location. Link to Belgium. Link hard. 4. Link Brussels airline. Elevation. Link 100. Link code. Link 5. Link web. Link maps.
Check,
Link
this
graphic
is the
airport.
main
Airport type.
airport.
Link graph crew. Location in Belgium. Link unblank. Table with link type length.
Looks like it is.
What is the airport code for? People also ask Brussels Airport dash Wikipedia heading level 3 link visiting. Brussels Airport dash Wiki search result Brussels people Brussels South Charleroi Airport dash Wikipedia heading HT result Brussels South Charleroi Airport left arrow BSCA white parrot also called Charleroi Airport or Goffley's Airport left arrow
Yeah, EBB. Did I say EBBR?
a part of the city of Charleroi.
Yeah.
Alt F4 menu
Right,
bar.
well, we'll go there.
Leaving menu.
I'm aware this music isn't
Windows
great
D.
unless you
Menu.
really like it.
Microsoft
but,
Flight M. NPM. Micro enter.
you know, when we get flying,
Speed.
I don't think it's going to be that noticeable anyway. Well, it might be interesting for you, Munchkins, but you know, it's what's interesting for other people as well. Whatever.
Speed. Microsoft Flight Simulator X Steam Edition dash speed. Windows D.
Right, apparently the
Tab.
music's too loud as well
Context.
for Munchkins,
Windows D.
so we will
What's
switch
tab,
it
tab,
down.
Leaving menus. Windows D. Tab. Context Windows D. Tab. Windows D.
Oh, what? Oh.
Oh well.
Hang on a minute. It's alright, I accidentally did something I didn't mean to do. There was an actions thing in the comments and I was trying to click on... enable or view chat thing, but it's actually... Anyway, that's alright. Right, that's accidentally timed Munchkins out, but it's only 200 seconds. Ricky, how do you get the plane? You have to... it's off Riku
Leaving menus. Windows D.
that I showed
Context.
you. It's
Windows
a
D.
pack. Go in the default A321.
Windows D. Tab. Leaving
Yeah,
menu.
the default
Windows D.
A321 because we're going in
Alt tab. New tab page.
A320.
NCS color left screen musical note.
Tell you what, I'm just going to switch that music off because
Alt
it's
F4.
annoying me, and it's
Alt
not
tab. Yours
very
alt
good
tab.
anyway.
Alt
So
tab.
you know,
Select
whatever.
Alt tab. User account control. Alt tab. Microsoft Flight
And
Simulator
let's
Shift
just
tab.
do the
User
user account
Alt Y.
control.
Microsoft Flight Simulator X.
Oh, someone says, what's the racing game you're playing, Marshall?
Hold on a minute.
Microsoft Flight Simulator dialog.
There we go.
Main
I think it's Formula 1
Jaws
2017 for...
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I clicked on missions.
I was just checking. was just checking the
Alt tab. Left arrow.
thing
All
was
categories,
working
white
because
tab.
I've just
Content.
plugged
Alt
everything
tab.
back
Leaving
in.
menus. Left arrow. Escape. Microsoft. No button. Yes button.
No, I don't want to
No
exit
button.
out.
Enter. Microsoft Flight Jaws cursor. Click to contact. Innate rocket launch. Miss. Reno Air Racing practice. Reno Air Racing tutorial. Enter tab. Left arrow. All skill levels.
I'm
Escape.
going to have
Micro
to
tab.
exit
No
if I
button.
second
Enter.
go back in because I messed
Move
up
to
and
white.
clicked on
Windows
missions
D.
and that won't go off.
Content. Leaving menus. Folder view list view. M. Flight C dot. Alt tab. Leaving Alt tab. Jaw Alt tab. Pro Alt tab. Skype Alt tab. Jaws home. Windows D. Fo M. MPM. Enter. Folder view list view. Microsoft. Alt tab.
Yeah,
Jaws home.
user
Alt tab.
accounts.
Skype Alt tab. Profile Alt tab. User account.
You're
Microsoft.
useless.
Yeah.
Alt tab. Jaw Alt tab. Skype Alt tab. Microsoft Flight Simulator X. Microsoft Flight Simulator
I'd like
X.
to get a
Left arrow not
racing
responding
game for
right parrot.
PC like you
Microsoft
have,
Flight Simulator
but
X. Left arrow not
obviously the
responding
one
right
you've
parrot.
got
Microsoft.
isn't like made
Jaws cursor.
accessible. You
Contact
have to
blank.
learn it
Free flight space.
over a
Yeah.
lot of time, like the tracks and stuff,
Space.
because it's all visual. But
Yeah.
someone
Microsoft
should
Flight
really
Simulator
make an
left arrow not-
accessible racing. I mean, I
Microsoft
know
Flight-
there are racing ones as like Top
Close the program
Speed,
button.
but
Select.
they're kind of very simplistic. They're
Tab.
okay,
Wait for the
but
pro
not.
tab. Close tab. Wait for tab.
Oh,
Close
don't
the
tell
tab.
me you
Wait for
stop
the tab. Close
responding.
the tab.
Oh, no,
Wait.
I think it's just loading all my aircraft. That's why, because I have loads of them, so it takes a while to do that.
Microsoft Flight Simulator X. Microsoft Flight Simulator dialog. Free flight. Change dot button. To active.
Oh, we got it working again.
Tab. Alt tab.
Yeah.
Alt tab. List tab.
I
Select
need
aircraft
to
dialog. Show space.
untick show all variations there. That will help.
Shift tab. List view. Not selected air creation flight ultralight Friday Harbor.
Go.
PC cursor.
PC
Airbus
cursor.
Airbus A300-B4. Airbus A320. Airbus A320.
Yeah, if you want to do the flight,
Enter.
Ricky, Airbus A320 one will, yeah, that'll be
Free
fine.
flight.
Because the one we're using is just, or I'm
Tab.
using is
Microsoft
just different.
Space. Microsoft Flight tab. Search airports by airport
And
ID
you
code.
have to download it. So we're going from
Tab
EGNX.
tab filters there tab filters active run tab shift tab filters 9 tab help
Place it
tab
on the
cat tab
runway.
enter micro tab enter Microsoft Flight Simulator dialog free flight weather dialog weather options weather options enter weather dialog downloading latest real dash world weather data from Jefferson cancel button to activate press spacebar Alt plus C dialog loading real dash world weather data into Flight Simulator weather data from Jefferson cancel button.
I mean, I
to
don't know if I'm
activate
going to
press spacebar.
continue
Alt plus
on
C.
with doing red spot and things on stream. It's just when
Shift
you're doing
tab,
flights
OK
A to B
button,
every
space. Microsoft
time,
Flight tab change button
people enjoy it. I know they
Space.
enjoy it,
Microsoft
but
Flight
I
tab,
don't
time of day
want
03
to
shift tab
keep
time of dayless box
just doing the
tab,
same
time of
thing
day
every
21
time.
shift tab
It's good
OK
to
enter
new
tab,
things,
Microsoft
but you know,
tab,
obviously
fuel and
flight
pay tab,
simming will
load
always
dot,
be
tab save tab flight tab flight tab enter
the main thing.
dialog graphic 474 80
Right, I'll load that. Load the plane. Are you doing a whole race, Marshall?
Why is your plane beeping?
Because it does that when I click on the plane and load it for some reason.
Oh. No, I'm just doing another lap because it gave me an error at the end of that lap. Apparently something hadn't been initialized or something, so I'm just doing another one. So it gives me another error.
Cannot. I'm not sure what you mean, Ricky. It says cannot find web dial.
Oh, just
I don't know what it means.
blow up.
Mozilla file
What?
Alt tab leaving menus ATC
Right, we're not
Apostrophe.
using ATC for this flight
contact
'cause
Alt
it's so
tab leaving menus
short.
ATC menu
Go away,
apostrophe
ATC menu.
contact Alt tab leaving menus ATC menu apostrophe
Okay, why won't it go away?
Alt tab profile Alt tab Jaws Alt tab Skype trademark Alt tab Microsoft Flight Simulator X ATC menu
The ATC menu won't go.
F10 F10 semicolon safe flight die escape ATC menu apostrophe Alt
I don't know why
tab
it
leaving
won't
menus
go.
ATC menu wording
Oh,
Alt tab
just-
leaving menus
It doesn't
ATC
really
menu.
matter anyway.
Message.
It's just it's a
Apostrophe.
bit annoying. I might be able to get rid of it later.
Context menu
Yeah,
Alt tab,
the
leaving menus,
A321
ATC menu. Controlling
will do for this flight, Ricky, and we're going from EGNX.
Yay, it worked.
Oh, good.
Didn't give me another stupid error.
Oh, okay. I'll look at those O-rings.
Alt tab. Leaving menus. ATC
Right,
menu.
let those engines start up. And
Alt tab. Profile
tell you
Alt
what, I'm just
tab.
going to
Jaws menu.
ditch
Jaws Alt
Jaws
F
because
enter.
it's not very good with FSX Pilot, so we'll use this. NVDA, come on, there we go.
Taskbar. Microsoft Flight Simulator X ATC menu.
Right, now maybe.
Save
It's
flight
not having getting rid of the ATC menu for some
Microsoft
reason.
Flight Simulator X ATC menu. Save flight type. Microsoft. Enter continue flight but press. Microsoft Flight Simulator X ATC menu.
Calm down. Right.
Well, I'm gonna crash and it's gonna be
Microsoft
FSX
Flight Simulator X ATC menu.
Anyway, I'll have to work at that another time. It usually does. Right, that's outside view. Yeah, the engines are on.
Folder view list. Microsoft still shortcut 20. Context open file run as administrator. Folder view list.
What's happening?
Folder view list.
UAC.
Yeah, there you go, Steam. That was your fault.
Type trademark 1 declare walkthrough. Autopilot main panel dialog edit for HTTPs. Edit. AP checkbox check.
Autopilot on.
Edit multi-line greater. Autopilot type trade Microsoft Flight Simulator X ATC menu.
Alright, we need to release its
Microsoft
brake.
Flight Simulator
For
X
some
ATC
reason
menu.
it starts in cold and dark, which just means that the parking brakes are on. And right, we're ready to go. Hopefully it will take off okay, because sometimes I have problems with this plane and it kind of takes off and then its engines start not providing power.
Nav check STD check edit Microsoft upgrade less button break menu button
Check
context
the
save start push stop engine S.
Engines
Run
properly
takeoff
on.
R. Run straight takeoff R.
Switching to
Flight
drone
Let's
heading
go.
display for
ATC menu.
departure. Sir. Landing, strobe, and NAV lights on. Climb rate set to 2,500 feet per minute. Altitude set to 3,600 feet. Speed set to 220 knots.
Oh,
NAV on.
F11 is outside view and F10 is cockpit view. Always. Right, I'm hoping we're going to get to V1, and I did take the brakes off properly. Come on. Come on.
V1.
Oh, okay, it might work.
Rotate.
Rotate. Now, this is where the engines usually start to die. No, we're airborne.
NAV on.
Good.
Heading set to a true heading of 88 degrees.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Autopilot main panel
Landing lights off.
menu
Please resume on navigation, sir.
Just because sometimes it...
Speed set to 250
Likes to
knots.
die.
Yeah, very rarely, but it does sometimes stall at low speed, this plane. I don't usually have it happen, it's usually okay, but because it's an add-on plane and it's got a autopilot and stuff, it can sometimes try and do things itself. Yeah, F11 is outside, and F10 is back to the inside.
There we go, that's all plugged back in.
Right, we've reached 250 knots because it's just stopped applying power. I'm just going to go and select, was it EBBR?
Yeah.
Fast select EBBR.
Greater.
Distant target EBBR selected.
Let's see.
Autopilot.
How'd it-
Autopilot main panel dialog
power
DDR 240 heading for
240.
multi-line greater.
Um,
Panel menu flight tape approach
I know I
flight
need
speed
to
fly
do
altitude
nav as
fly
well.
direction
I'm
sub
just gonna
fly
sort
altitude
the
sub
altitude
25,000
shall we go to
25,002
25,000?
range mode menu button.
Altitude set to 25,000 feet.
Yeah, I'll also try your maintain speed at some
Climb
point.
rate
Or
set to
usually
1,500 feet per minute.
when it some planes it's annoying because it kind of goes up and down with the throttles. This one it's usually okay, it just kind of gets to the speed that I've set and then maintains it okay, but sometimes with planes like
Autopilot main panel nav checkbox not checked. Checked. Edit multi-line
NAV
greater.
on.
DEP. Greater.
say airspeed, I typed it wrong.
Indicated airspeed is 251 knots.
Save.
Sir.
DELA.
I try and type fast and it doesn't work.
Current altitude is 4,339 feet.
Edit selected
Sir.
1500.
Right, we can climb
Next,
faster
zero,
than this.
select
Let's go.
Edit
2500.
selected 2500. Edit multi. Microsoft.
Right.
I'm just gonna wait for this laptop to shut down and then I'll go for the night.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You can see it's just applying power because it needs to climb faster.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to shut down, making sure it does it properly.
There's actually two engine variants with this aircraft. There's this one and I don't know what the other one is, but the other one I like the sounds more for that, but basically there's lots of airline liveries and some of the airline liveries have certain engines and some of them don't, and I think the default A320 is just one. You know, like if you don't have shell or liveries ticked, the one that just says Airbus A320 is these sounds, which is why I'm using these.
Come on, shut down properly, please.
Autopilot. Auto nav edit multi-line. Greater. Say.
I'm going to check the
Greater.
climb rate.
Climb rate is 2,429 feet per minute.
Yeah,
Sir.
close enough.
Say. A. Greater.
Current altitude is 8,864 feet. Sir.
Okay, that's fine.
Nav checkbox checked. Edit multi-line. Greater. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator X. ATC menu.
Right, I think that's shut down.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think S does outside view, ground view, another outside view, then back in the cockpit.
Right, it shouldn't start up again. I've just pressed every button on there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good then.
Yeah. Dad did it the other night. So after it woke me up at 12:30, I always do that now.
Ricky, on the Riku website, I think it's called Airbus A320 Family Mega Pack or something. It should just have an auto installer which will do it. You might have to add them to FSX Pilot though. The A320 and A321 will be added, but not the 18 and 19, which you can set as the A320 because they're almost identical.
Why does it sound like there's a... Oh, it's the washing machine.
Yeah, I want to try and sign up for a virtual airline, especially. That would be good to get some routes. I think I tried IOIP virtual air, but that's about as far as I got, and that wasn't good at all.
Did it have a technical failure?
No, it was just so laggy with the screen readers, both NVDA and JAWS. And then I think when I did manage to get it to work, it wasn't telling me when the departure time was, or anything, and it just wasn't working very well at all. But yeah, a virtual airline would be good.
Autopilot. Nav edit multi-line. Greater.
Yeah.
Greater.
Current altitude is 13,799
That would be
feet.
good as long as it
Sir.
didn't get us doing anything crazy.
I think,
Speed set to
yeah, you
308
don't have to do
knots.
like massive routes.
Autopilot made. Autopilot. Nav edit multi-line. Greater. Say. Greater.
Current altitude is
Oh, we already checked that, didn't I?
14,528
okay.
feet.
Microsoft Flight.
Sir.
Microsoft Flight Simulator X. ATC menu.
Yeah, the only reason I got this pack is because you get the A318, 19 and 20 plus a new A321 with better sounds, I think, than the default one. Well, I don't know actually, better sounds on takeoff, I'm not so sure about better sounds in cruise. Oh,
Yeah,
Air
you
WeGo, yeah, I want to look at Air WeGo because usually I fly around UK and Europe, so...
You know, as long as it's free and I don't have to install any payware stuff, then yeah.
I'll definitely look at Air WeGo, yeah.
I might look at.
You could probably look
we-
at FS economy if you want. We can kind of do both because you like more kind of prop, general aviation planes.
Yeah. I fly Cessnas a lot.
Yeah, you always doing touch and goes and says and stuff. So yeah, I probably will get FS economy at some point, but I'll look at Air Wego first. If that's how you say it.
Yeah.
I think I looked at their website once, but I didn't have a lot of time and I wasn't really. I was kind of like, I don't know how you sign up anyway, so I'll just leave it and look at it.
Yeah.
Autopilot mix.
I'm going to check the
Autopilot
airspeed because it sounds like it's...
Obvious.
Radar.
Indicated airspeed is 270 knots.
Oh, we are
Microsoft
still
Flight Simulator X, ATC menu.
trying to get some power.
Nav, edit, selected 25,000.
Obviously, if I've got school homework to do,
selection.
my passengers will be falling.
Nine. Edit, selected 1800.
crap.
Edit,
I
edit,
should
multi-
reduce the climb rate a bit
Microsoft Flight.
because we're a bit higher, so we don't want to climb too.
Yeah. Yeah, 76 pilot Carlos.
Sorry?
Right. Oh, Carlos said FSX pilot.
Oh, right.
Smart. Right, I'm gonna go for the night, so I'll see you at school tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, see you. Oh, yeah,
See
I
ya.
see. Bye. Yeah, we're using FSX pilot calls. Oh yeah, worldwide virtual. I've never seen those on yours. Yeah. That's nice. Any aircraft. Yeah. Okay, I'll look at those two. See if I can do some real virtual routes on streams. Is it still increasing the speed?
Radar.
Indicated airspeed is 301
Oh,
knots.
okay, we're
Mike,
almost
Mike,
there. I've just been getting loads of planes, freeware ones, for to use with FSX Pilot, really. Just because I used to obviously use RIP and it's so boring flying the 737 as the jet all the time, or the A321, obviously 747 as well, but it's more for long haul. But yeah. I suppose, like, is there, on these airline routes then, do you have to fly like a specific route, or could I use FSX Pilot if I wanted to, and do like I'm doing now and just fly direct? Or, I mean, I can also import the flight plan as well, but can you just fly direct like this and they won't, like, there's not a specific route? Right, now we probably should be switching to Mach speeds, but our speed's at 308 knots, and if I switch to Mach speeds, then I don't think we're going to get higher than 308 knots even in that anyway, so I'm going to just keep it where we are now and climb to 25,000 feet.
Autopilot mix. Auto nav jet edit multi edit 603. Edit multi
okay,
line.
we're almost
Microsoft Flight
there.
Simulator. Microsoft. Autopilot main panel dialog BBR 186 heading course 8.
186 already.
Microsoft Flight Simulator X ATC menu.
Okay. Right, I'm just going to go for a quick toilet break and I'll be back in a second. We're fine, we're just levelling off in the climb. Right, I'm back. Yeah, VATSIM's something I've been looking at, but I'm thinking I want to get PF3 probably next year, probably start of next year around then I might get it. Before I get, even if I, before I even start looking at VATSIM, but yeah. Because I'm trying to think, I mean, I suppose I've been simming for around 5 months now, 6 months, so I'm trying to kind of venture out a bit more now from just kind of the usual same old thing. I would just wonder how lenient are they on VATSIM, like, just because obviously, with like taxiing, FSX Pilot can't follow any taxi procedures and IYP can kind of do it, and stuff like that. Are they kind of understanding of that? Never really seen. I think I've seen on the mailing list people saying they've heard of blind people using it. So I'm just trying to get the sound to keep flagging.
Autopilot nav edit multi-line edit selected 25 edit selected -3 selection room edit selected -4 select edit multi-line greater. Say.
Just gonna check it's maintaining.
Indicated airspeed is 309 knots.
Yeah,
sir.
Microsoft Flight.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I hate taxiing with FSX Pilot. I mean, I've even heard it crashing into things before, and it still gets me to the runway, but it's useless. IYP usually just puts you straight out the runway. Yeah. Which I suppose is probably better for VATSIM, if they're just putting you straight the runway. They'll probably understand why if you just explain and then. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, you can make like a taxi plan, can't you, for the thing? So I suppose with VATSIM is the best way. Would you say IYP and then tell them that we're just going to have it's just going to put us straight on the runway? Or I guess we could, you could get someone to taxi it for you if it was an airport you used often to runways, but it wouldn't always work. And it's like taxiing to gates and stuff when you land. It's unless you have someone to do it for every airport, it's not really practical.
Autopilot main panel dialog BBR 145 heading course HD Microsoft Flight Simulator X ATC menu.
Sounds so badly made, I think. Just flanging all the time. Oh yeah, okay. IYP then. As long as it doesn't mess up on approach or something. There's disadvantages to everything that IYP has for you. Partly that it's not very reliable and can crash itself and whatever. Partly that I've had it just not land the plane on approach. Once it's skidded off the end of the runway, I remember on stream, there was a thing where it kept circling round and round the airport and never picking up the ILS. So I've used it a bit more recently in a couple of streams and it worked okay, although I've had it where it's not shut the doors and stuff. Yeah, it can be a pain. I suppose as well, the ideal thing is once MCE is working properly or completely functional, then we can use that with VATSIM. How's that coming along actually? I think there was a forum, I can't remember where it was. Was it on the MCE site or something? There was a forum where you and a couple of other people and people from MC were posting. I looked at a couple of months ago, but I haven't seen it since. I haven't seen the forum since. Oh, okay. So everything works and it's great, but landing. Yeah. That's the big thing with MC, I think. I still don't know what they're doing with IYP. I think it's a shame, but I think it's dead. It's just completely dead. It's just gone. It's not going to be made open source. It's not going to be made freeware because nothing's happening on the website. So, as we've got it, it's gone. Which is a shame because then all we're left with is FSX Pilot, which is okay, but nowhere near the realism, and then MCE, which can't land. I wonder if you could actually do MCE up until a certain part, then could you like disconnect MCE and then get FSX Pilot to do the landing? Or would that kind of mess everything up to just exit MCE and then quickly, because like could you exit it and then like pause the simulator so the plane doesn't just start doing whatever and then just load FSX Pilot? That might work. That's the only thing I could think of other than trying to land the plane manually, which...
Unknown available. Your battery is running low. Window. Toolbar. Close button. Alt plus C. Alt plus C. English. Microsoft Flight Simulator X. ATC menu.
Right, that's sorted. What is the battery then?
10% AC power on.
Oh, okay, 10%. I forgot I was... I didn't have the cable plugged in on FSX. That's going to just drain the battery completely. So yeah. What was I saying? Other than that, on land it manually, which might work, but probably 9 times out of 10 won't have a good landing. Oh, control. Okay. Ricky, I don't know whether FS Economy is free. All links might be able to answer that. Yeah. kind of came really late to the whole IYP thing, I suppose. It's been running for quite a while. I used to see YouTube videos of people doing it on the It's Your Plane thing. I used to always want to do it, but I never really got the well, I never really had the computer knowledge to do it, because I was, you know, it was probably 4 years ago, 3 years ago or something, and I always just thought, I can't install all that. That would just take way too long. Even when I did it, you know, it took me about a week to get everything properly up and running, but you know, just with help from people and stuff, I managed to do it, and now it's simple, but yeah. Clearly, I think Robert's just kind of gone, well, you know, I don't know the complete reason, but he's just dropped IYP completely and probably knew that no one was going to pick it up. I mean, even FSX Pilot, I've emailed the developer about. The developer of FSX Pilot's really good at replying to emails. It's quite helpful. Doesn't seem that responsive about adding support for certain things for visually impaired people. You're just kind of like, well, I'll do it, but it's low down the priority list, so, you know, might get added. In terms of actually using FSX Pilot, he's really good, but yeah, it's free, Ricky, if you can see in the chat. Ooh, how far are we?
Autopilot main panel dialog BBR 85 heading port.
Oh, okay.
Microsoft Flight Simulator X ATC menu.
We'll start a descent in a bit and then just set it to do a landing. I think I picked the right airport in Brussels. Anyway, there was two. There was this like Brussels and then Brussels South Charleroi Airport or something. I don't know however you pronounce it. So hopefully I picked the right one. It said military in public, so it seemed to have a lot of one-ways anyway. Let's see, do they have an ILS? If they do, then it's fine.
Menu. Flight the new flyles auto landing.
Yeah.
Microsoft Flight Simulator X ATC menu.
See, what I think would be the best thing for us is like a merged version of FSX Pilot and It's Your Plane, almost. That would be like the best product for me. Well, maybe like It's Your Plane with a bit more realism added, like just because some of the checklists it can kind of be, they are a bit simplified. It depends. And then FSX Pilot's like some of its functionality, but that's never going to happen. They're two completely different programs, so they would never be able to be kind of put into one, but that's kind of what I would imagine. Because obviously then you'd have like an interface where you can type things into a console, you'd have like nearby airports and stuff, and you could do like the checklist like IYP does. That would be great. I don't think you'd have to use air traffic controls with FS Economy, Marshall. Yeah. And do you have to use them on like the virtual airlines? Well, I probably would anyway, because it would increase realism of it all, but especially if I've got PF3. But I don't think you have to use it for FS Economy now. I'm not entirely sure if everything FS Economy can do, but is it like the thing where you, I don't know, do you have to like kind of build up stuff that you have? Is it like where you can buy a plane or something, or you like kind of rent a plane and do flights for them before it or something? Oh yeah, you don't have to sometimes, yeah.
FS panel dialog ring. Autopilot main panel dialog BBR 64 edit. FS Microsoft Flight Sim. Auto. FS panel combo menu. Fly altitude 5,000 10,001.
Let's just go to 10,000.
Altitude set to 10,000 feet.
ATC menu.
Climb rate set to minus 1,500 feet per minute.
You sound good.
Emphasis panel. Autopilot main panel. Nav check. Edit multi-edit. Selected 10,000. Edit. Selected minus 1500.
Yeah, and this is another bug with FSX Pilot. You can't adjust the minus climb rate. You can delete it and put another one in there, and absolutely nothing happens with it. So I have to use a mouse.
Edit. Selected minus 1500.
This is something I told Rudolph about.
Edit.
He
Selected
said
minus
it's a
1500.
bug, but he hasn't fixed it.
Minus 1500.
Right, let's...
Select. Edit. Selected minus 1400.
Yeah, we can
Selection
go down
removed.
about minus 2500.
Edit. Selected minus 1900. Selection removed. Edit. Selected minus 2300.
Alright, yeah, that'll do actually. I don't want to gain too much speed.
Microsoft. Enter live radio balloon.
Yeah, sounds fine.
Autopilot main panel row 1 column 2. Edit. Select. Edit multi-line. Greater. Say. Greater.
Indicated airspeed is 314 knots. Sir.
Mach 0.69s.
Oh.
Cruising 280 kntc.
Set it.
Panel dial enter autopilot.
Speed set to cruising speed. 280
Usually I just have to keep
knots.
going into there, pressing on that, and then it kind of pulls the engines back to idle and gets the speed to that, and then just hold that. Oh, okay, so it's like assignments, get money, like rent a plane, do assignments, get the money, buy planes, okay. Right. Yeah, that sounds, and yeah, yes, that must all be all like prop planes and stuff that you can get, and then maybe, I guess you like build up to bigger and bigger planes by doing more and more assignments, and then,
Panel row autopilot. Nav edit multi-line. Greater. Say. Greater.
Current altitude is 20,989
well, we're going down
feet.
fast.
Sir.
Greater.
Climb rate is minus 2,299 feet per minute. Sir.
Greater.
Indicated airspeed is 308 knots.
Microsoft Flight
Sir.
Simulator X row 1 Microsoft Flight Sim enter live radio. Auto Epcom menu. Flight tape approved speed safe. Mach 0. Cruise approach 1 cruising.
Speed set to
Flight
cruising
Microsoft enter live
speed.
radio.
280 knots.
We're fine, just making sure we're in.
Panel autopilot. Edit multi-line. Say. Greater.
Indicated airspeed is 305 knots.
Say.
Sir.
Greater.
Current altitude is
Microsoft Flight Simulator X row 1
18,232 feet. Sir.
Okay, we're fine. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Marshall, but I'd assume, yeah, like you say, the game, or like points or money or something. One of the two. I mean, it doesn't really matter what it is, but you know, something like that. And then you will either, and then when you have enough, I suppose you can buy your own plane. You know, like you might start off buy a C-172, I suppose, and you can fly that and rent other ones, and then get more money. And yeah, I suppose you can buy jets in the end. Maybe, I don't know. Just keep building up. Checking our airspeed because it sounds like the engines are kind of on idle.
Indicated airspeed is 311 knots.
Oh,
Sir.
Flight tape approved speed cruising. Speed safe 308 knts.
Right, 308. Yeah, we weren't really
Speed
nearly.
set to 308
We weren't like
knots.
nearly overspeeding, but.
Panel. Autopilot main panel dialog DDR 31 points.
Alright, we're okay.
Microsoft Flight.
Yeah, we'll just get down to about 10,000, then I'll set it to do. We'll just do auto land today. I won't do an ILS because then we have to mess around with all the picking up the ILS, and that just takes it even longer.
Autopilot. Nav edit multi-line. Save. Greater. Save. Greater.
Come on.
Save. Greater.
Indicated airspeed is 313 knots.
Okay.
Sir.
Microsoft Flight. Microsoft.
It's not doing a very good job of getting the
Speed
speed
set to
down.
308 knots.
Edit, select minus 2300. Edit multi-line. Save. A. Greater.
Current altitude is 13,342 feet, sir.
Okay. Oh right, oh I see what you mean with the money. No, it's not actual real money, I don't think, Marsh. You'd have to spend money on it. The point of it is you earn money, you don't spend money. You might fly a plane doing an assignment and earn money from that, and then you can keep earning money by renting the planes until you have enough to buy one, and then you earn more money and buy another one, and so on. That's how it works. I don't think you actually spend your real world money on planes from it.
Autopilot main panel dialog EBR 20.4 edit multi-line greater. Save. D. Great. Save.
Indicated airspeed is 322 knots, sir.
Wow.
Greater.
Current altitude is 10,888 feet, sir.
Autopilot Microsoft
Speed set to 308 knots.
Might say what? Fly GPS auto land,
Runway.
balloon.
EBBR 02 selected,
Runway
sir.
2.
Switching to true heading display for the approach, sir.
Microsoft Flight Autopilot.
Let's
Autopilot
see
main
what
panel
it's
dialog
done.
TR121.4 edit nav edit selected 3465 edit minus 1861 edit
Okay.
multi-line Fs panel Microsoft enter limit 0 autopilot Fs menu flight tech cruise speed safe 250k at
Alright,
cruise speed
250 then.
Microsoft
Speed
Flight
set to
enter limit 0
So
250
we're below
knots.
10,000. So let's yeah, technically, if I was being picky, you should have your landing lights on now. But FSX Pilot doesn't do that. Yeah, it's always good to check. You don't end up spending money on it. I don't think they'd make you do that though, because to be quite honest, all the planes that they'll be offering you or saying, what you can buy, will already have in like free flight anyway, so they wouldn't make you pay real world money, I don't think. The whole point is to earn money.
autopilot nav edit multi-line greater greater
Indicated airspeed is 306 knots, sir.
It's really struggling to get that airspeed back, even though it sounds like the engines are like on idle. I think when we level off though it should. See you, Marshall. I will put it on full screen for anyone who wants to see it when we land, although there will be a ATC window in the middle of it because I can't get rid of it.
Autopilot main enter clip edit multi-line nav edit multi-line save greater
Indicated airspeed is 301 knots,
save
sir.
Slowly winning the battle with the airspeed.
Greater.
Current altitude is 4,515 feet,
Microsoft Flight
It's doing well
sir.
with the altitude. But yeah, I'm trying to think what planes I can feature on future streams with FSX Pilot, because I've got some interesting ones that should hopefully keep me interested in doing.
Flaps 2.
Oh, there we go. Flaps 2. That should help the speed. In just doing these kind of A to B flights, I want to use more aircraft. That's the thing that will, yeah, that'll help. I want to use the DC-8 I've got. That will be interesting. It's doing that flanging noise because it's turning the aircraft, I think. And oh well, I have most McDonnell Douglas planes like DC-9 and DC-10 I want to use, but I'm going to try and use a 777 as well, or an 87. Probably either with IYP or FSX Pilot. FSX Pilot doesn't fly them as well as IYP, but it does work. And then there's a couple of Airbuses which I've got, like a new A350 and things, so I'm going to try all those things. I'm just going to check the airspeed now, as long as it's... I think the airspeed should
Indicated
just, like,
airspeed
come
is
way back now.
187 knots.
Whoa, okay, what's your
Sir.
speed?
Edit selected 190. Edit multi-line. Microsoft enter limb radio balloon.
Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, as long as it doesn't allow it to drop anymore.
Edit multi-line. Say. Greater.
Don't stall it
Indicated
at this altitude.
airspeed is 180 knots.
Whoa,
Sir.
okay.
Microsoft enter limb radio balloon.
What are you doing? Okay, we're not really close to stalling, but... Actually, was it?
Edit selected 190.
Okay, I wanted it at 190.
Say. Greater.
Indicated airspeed is 191 knots.
Okay, yeah,
Microsoft.
fine.
Sir.
Microsoft. Enter limb radio balloon.
Yeah, I think it's turning the aircraft or something. It's definitely flanging the sound.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps down. Landing lights on.
This aircraft has like GPWS as well, although the voice isn't like real world.
2,900.
Oh, thanks for the demonstration.
Auto enter edit selected 88.
Right,
Edit selected minus 1055. Edit selected 100. Edit multi edit selected 170. Edit multi line. Greater. Say. Greater.
Indicated airspeed is 172 knots.
Yeah, we're fine.
Microsoft.
Sir.
Microsoft flight enter limb radio balloon.
If the sounds will stop flanging, which they have a bit. Right, I'm just going to put it on full screen now and enjoy the landing. Stop with the flanging, please.
1,000.
Right, 1,000 feet.
1,000.
Why?
1,000 feet, sir.
Okay, the sound's okay now, I think. Which is one good thing. The landing sound for this is a little bit weird. It kind of sounds like boom. It's, well, you'll hear it. I'm just trying to say we haven't crashed or anything. It's just a strange kind of landing noise.
500.
Right, here we go.
101.
That's real world. Yeah, it definitely does that in a real plane.
Minimum 200.
Here we go.
100.
100.
50.
50.
30. 20. Retard.
And
Brakes
down.
and reverse thrust. Sir.
Yay. I like the fact that it does that 50-30, that's nice. Reverse thrust. And we stopped. Just gonna do its thing, bring the flaps up in a minute.
Heading set to a true heading of 14
See what it says
degrees.
about the landing. Was it a bit bumpy? Was it good?
Great landing.
Yeah, it was good apparently.
I look forward to our next flight.
See if I can... Yeah, that's better. See how I just went outside view and then the sounds just changed. Yeah, the sounds for this are quite strange, but they're okay. Thanks, Sunnyside, for the help with knowing that it was a good landing. Yeah, it seemed pretty normal. Right, we'll shut off this plane's engines. Just listen to them shutting off on outside view. Okay. Right, the engines are all off, I think. Yeah, this A320 performed quite well. I haven't really flown this particular one. I've flown like the family ones, but the A319 I think and the 18, but never this one, and it's done okay. FSX pilot seems to be able to fly it okay. Wish the sounds were a little bit better, but you know, it's not pay-wear quality, so I'm not expecting great things. And it was good on takeoff and climb out. The sounds, the cruise sounds kind of flange a bit, but they don't always do that. It's just odd times that they do, and it has the GPWS, which is nice.
Microsoft Flight
It gives
Simulator
me a
X.
bit of extra info. So we'll shut down FSX in a minute. I'll end the stream, and
Dialogue. Yes, but no, yes, but no plus Y.
that will
Press.
probably be it for streams until you know, like midweek, when
Autopilot main.
I might do a short
subject.
flight like I did last week in the
General
Dash
option.
8,
It's type rate.
and
Profile control list exclude global starter. Edit stop streaming button.
I'll look at that, or some kind of plane that's, you know, just a smaller flight, and then I'll be back doing a bigger stream next weekend, and I'll also look at some virtual airlines as well and things, and see if at some point I can't arrange a some kind of real world route and do it for an airline, or you know, whether it's Air Weeko or what was it, Worldwide Virtual or something like that. Right, that looks like the chat's quiet, so yeah, there's no questions or anything. So thanks to everyone for watching, I should say. So I'll see you in the next video, I suppose. Bye.